kind of crazy because when the season of Before the 90 Days started, a lot of people were under the assumption that they were going to actually like Laura, that they were going to be supportive over Laura, that we was going to watch a season where we was going to dislike the men in her life more than herself. And now the season has come to an end. Well, at least it will be after part 2 of the tale coming out on Sunday. But now it's coming to the end of the season. All of a sudden, we find ourselves in a position where we are disliking Laura more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still definitely dislike Burkhan more purely because he is somebody that is a flat-out racist. You know what I mean? And that doesn't change. But when it comes to Laura's attitude, the way she carries herself, the way she is feeling herself, it is something that is definitely setting us, the audience, to feel a certain type of way. So let's dive into one of the most recent posts that she decided to make. Somebody's mad as hell right now because you're not suffering the way they expect you to. Just, and also keep disappointing them. So, of course, this little story by Laura, if you ask me personally, it is her hinting at the fact that she is addressing her feelings, I would assume, towards Michael. And to be fair, it was very clear that she's always been very butthurt, given the fact that Michael simply just was never interested in her. And even now that she's engaged to Burkhan, it's kind of wild that she's still got the time and day to still respond to things that insinuate she's talking about Michael. So it makes you wonder, does Laura even have any actual genuine feelings for Burkhan? Or is he just a man that she just wants to be with simply because he's giving her attention, simply because he actually proposed to her, giving her everything that, well, I guess Michael did not want to give her? Well, let me know if you feel like Laura is moving mad, and we can talk about it. But now we're going to move on to the next one itself in particular here, and this one is Shekinah. Now, we know Shekinah recently, she's come out to show up to tell us that clearly her and Sarpa's relationship is now pretty much over. But you see, when it comes to Shekinah and Sarpa, controversy always continues. So she decided to put this on her story where she says hundreds of messages like this from people. I've asked him to stop and he just won't. Also, I haven't been to his shows since November. As you can see, somebody came into her DMs and said, I went to his shows and you were absolutely right. All of his content is about bashing you. Not cool. You deserve more respect than that. To be fair with you, I don't know why that is a new thing, because it's not. But around the first times before Sarpa was actually doing shows, he was uploading his auditions, his trials, his attempts of being a comedian on his social media. And every single joke that he made, my apologies, every single attempt of a joke he made, because the guy has never been funny to me personally, but every single one was based on his relationship with Shekinah, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because you see, to be a comedian, to be someone that makes jokes, or to be able to be someone that can tell a story that has a joke in it, it is better off if it is relatable to your life. If it's something that you've seen today, something you've seen last week, something that you've experienced throughout your lifetime. So of course, sometimes the jokes you're going to make may relate to the person that you share the same bed with, which is okay. But if every single joke that you make after a while starts to build a pattern that you're actually more bashing the person that you share a bed with, rather than just making fun of your relationship, well, then that's when you know that this person is definitely now trying to say things in ways that are more cruel than not. But let's continue, because you see, there was another story that came across where she comes out again and posts this one here, as you can see in front of you, where somebody said, oh my God, Hawaii, that's great. I'm going to tell Josh, whatever. Anyway, so as you can see, so he lied. I'm so sorry to anyone going to shows thinking I'll be there. I most certainly won't. So basically, he is telling people that Shekinah is at his shows, that she's going to be turning up. It's crazy. And the reason why he would do that is because, you see, he understands selling points, unique selling points, USP. And what is that, you see? That is when you give someone, that is when you tell someone that someone's going to be there, because you know if you tell them that someone's going to be there, they're more likely to turn up. So Sarpa is the kind of person that, by the sounds of it, he's telling people that Shekinah is going to be at his shows because he's using her as a selling point. He's using her as somebody who he believes that if he says that she's going to be there as well as him, then maybe people who are a fan of him and also a fan of her are going to want to come to the shows. To be fair, I don't hate on the hustle. It's a very good tactic. But at the same time, though, you're lying and you're using a woman's name that you don't even actually share a bed with anymore. So yeah, there is that part, isn't there? But either way, though, let me know your thoughts on the matter itself, in particular when it comes to Sarpa and Shekinah. Do you believe that they are both still moving mad, or do you believe that maybe it's just a case of where Sarpa's the one moving mad, and Shekinah is just simply trying to move on because she wants to actually start behaving as if she's reality already in her life. Give me your thoughts on that one. Now, for this next one here, this one's an interesting one. Now, we know when it comes to Emma at this moment in time has come out to let us know that her and Rob had a little fling going on. Okay, about a year ago or so, right? Her and Rob obviously linked up, done a few things, and she now sees him as an ex, which is wild. Anyway, on top of that, though, we also know that Jamal is a part of Hunt for Love. But he's not just a part of Hunt for Love, but so is Emma. And we know that Jamal and Rob have been friends, been buddies, because they did the whole thing with 90 Day Bad Boys. And to be fair, I don't even know if that's even still a thing, or when the last time they even made a video. But either way, though, because of that, I've always said that if two guys are going to fall out, sometimes it's due to a woman. And here's the sticky part, you see. When it comes to Jamal and Rob, all of a sudden they went from being buddies who followed each other on social media to now two buddies who don't follow each other at all. As you can see in front of your screens, this is Jamal's page where I've obviously typed in Rob's name. And, well, as you can see, Jamal is no longer following Rob, which is quite interesting. And then also at the same time, when you move over to Rob's page, and then you come in and you type in, well, obviously he starts off with JD, you know what I mean, as you can see there. And nothing comes up regarding Jamal in particular. But at the same time, though, if you used to type in Jamal, because that would still come up regardless, because that would be a part of his profile, as you can see, he's nowhere to be seen on Rob's page as well. So this is what's now bringing attention to them two in their relationship. The question is, has Jamal and Rob potentially fell out because of Emma? I guess we may find that out once Hunt for Love begins. But at the same time, though, why would you fall out over a girl that, well, let's look at it this way. Rob already said that he's not interested in Emma. Him and Emma had a little situation about a year or so ago. It didn't go nowhere. It is what it is. All right? If Jamal wants to now explore that, I'm not saying it's right, but for me personally, if I know a girl's been with somebody that I know, I don't want to know personally. That's just messy to me personally. But there are many people in this world who are like, it's not a big deal. Listen, bro, you can have her because I know I don't want to. You know, if you're the one's going to make it happy, then you do you. So listen, at the end of the day, is it wrong that maybe Jamal and Emma have got a situation going on? Or, now this is the one that I started thinking about more than anything else. We know that right now on social media, everybody's talking about the situation with Emma and Rob, Emma and Jamal. Now, the Emma and Rob thing has been secured. It has been proven to be correct that they have history. But the Emma and Jamal one, that hasn't been proven anything. That's just nothing but speculation that maybe something has happened whilst filming Hunt for Love in Puerto Rico. So what if Jamal and Rob, what if they've decided to unfollow each other on purpose? Because they just want to build up this storyline. They want to build up the situation, so therefore it's going to get us more willingness to want to watch Hunt for Love. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was just a strategy. But at the same time, though, if it is real, if it is legit, do you think that they should be falling out over Emma? Give me your thoughts on that one. For me personally, it's nothing but moving mad, because why? It's Emma. But with that being said, though, we're going to move on to the last one here. And this one's all about Angela Deem. Now, Angela Deem is somebody that was a part of 90 Day for such a long, long time. And for as long as she was on the show, people always wonder out and off the show. But now it looks like Angela Deem may be returning. So, according to 90 Day Fiance Alexa, I heard a rumor. Angela might come back to our screens as a commentator on Hunt for Love Between the Sheets to talk about her ex, Michael. So here's the thing that's interesting about this. We know that Jasmine was put on was put on the single life Between the Sheets, purely because they definitely wanted her to comment about Gino. Most of her segments are in fact, all of her segments are about commenting about Gino on the single life. So does it make sense? Does it make this rumor more believable that Angela has been brought back simply so she can comment on Michael? I feel like it's very believable. But at the same time, though, we know that Angela is somebody that will probably go above and beyond. So maybe she may do things or say things that she shouldn't be saying. So would it be a good idea? I'm not too sure about that. But then also on top of that, we do know that when it came to the divorce, one of the things that was said around divorce is that neither one of them are allowed to bash each other publicly. Now they are separated. But then again, though, if they've got a contract with TLC that can obviously counter it or, have a little loophole, then I guess maybe that's why she will allowed to be in the show, so therefore she can give her review on Michael. The question is though, are you folks looking forward to listen to Anya Deem give her opinion on Michael if she truly is back for Hunt for Love Between the Sheets? Interesting. Well, with that being said, thank you so much for your time. Make sure you hype the video on your way out, like the video on your way out, subscribe, and comment down below. Have a great day.